This is The Scoop for Thursday.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines. Bartow Police Department officer has been arrested, charged with improper conduct with teenagers. 24-year-old Anthony Fernandez was charged Tuesday with 4 felonies and 6 misdemeanors for recording videos of teens and sending them to other Bartow officers. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said several of the videos show the victims naked with Fernandez inside his residence. Authorities say Fernandez provided the teens with alcoholic beverages, THC vape pens, and gummies. Judd said it was fellow officers that reported his conduct and that Anthony Fernandez must never wear a badge again. Fernandez was placed in Polk County Jail, charged with promotion of a juvenile in a sexual performance and battery, among other charges. The Lakeland Police Department is once again in the spotlight over accusations of police brutality. Video obtained by 10 Tampa Bay shows 2 police officers punching and tasing a teenage boy on Memorial Day weekend. 16-year-old Jamal Hudson was attending a pool party that was broken up after a neighbor called the police. When Hudson tried to retrieve his shirt, he said he was confronted by police who made a derogatory comment about his weight. Hudson said he reacted by putting his hand in front of the officer's face, telling him he didn't want to hear anything more. In the video, Hudson is seen being punched multiple times, including in the face, while another officer has him by the hair. He's then tased and knocked to the ground. Hudson appeared in juvenile court Tuesday, charged with trespassing, battery, and resisting arrest. This most recent allegation of police brutality comes just 3 days after local community activists demanded Lakeland Police Chief Sam Taylor reopen the investigation into officers involved in the highly publicized videotape confrontation with Antoine Glover. Pro tennis star Coco Gauff is outspoken on social issues. She recently told the AP that it's a crazy time to be a Floridian, especially a black one at that. Gauff criticized book bans in the state, saying, "We aren't happy with the current state of our government in Florida." WMNF's Chris Young reports she recently called for young Americans, especially Floridians, to get out and vote this election.
Gauff spoke to the Associated Press last week ahead of the Paris Open.
There's no point in complaining in the political climate of the world if you don't exercise your right to vote. That's just how I was raised personally.
Equal Ground is a Black-led Florida voting rights group. Interim Executive Director Genesis Robinson applauded Gauff's remarks.
Yeah, I think what Coco Gauff did is shine the light on the need for us to all civically participate and be engaged.
Robinson says Florida youth are also interested in issues like classroom and library book bans and conversations about race, privilege, and oppression. The primary election is August 20th, and the general election is November 5th. For WMNF News, I'm Chris Young.
Hurricane season begins this Saturday, and Pinellas County has a lot of tools to help residents get ready. Director of Emergency Management Kathy Perkins says it's been all hands on deck educating residents about all the services offered.
We have 3 pet-friendly shelters, and our PSTA transportation services will offer free rides once we order the evacuation, and they'll pick you up from any bus pickup point.
There's also transportation services for residents with special needs, but Perkins says residents should try and sign up on the Pinellas County Registry before a storm hits. WMNF will keep you informed about any storms, and resources are on our website, WMNF.org. New College of Florida says it's planning to discipline students for disrupting a May 17th graduation ceremony after several students were accused of booing commencement speaker, billionaire and TD Ameritrade founder Joe Ricketts.
If I got off the subject on that is something that you were not interested in, I was going to ask somebody here in the front row to give me a thumbs down and I'd move on to the next subject. But as I got up here, I see there were a number of people already putting the thumbs down sign up, so I'm not going to ask you to do that. Have all the choices that you have for careers that you want to make.
In an op-ed published Monday in the Wall Street Journal, New College President Richard Corcoran said students will face consequences, including withholding degrees to suspension or expulsion. I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.